Hello and welcome. We're up against a bunch of digits and 1787 MMR. This is the largest game in Mechabellum ladder climb that we have yet to face. So welcome into the game itself. As we kind of try and line up for a big upset, I feel like if we win this, we're going to get catapulted higher than we've ever been. So, excuse me. So maybe that we just try and cheese a win again with rhinos? Who knows? When you have speed specialist offered, how is it rated so low? Perhaps it's the Arclight steel ball combination that's supposedly doing some pain here. I hate our choices here. Because they have air units like Phoenix, I'm compelled to go marksman. But I really don't think that puts us in a great position. The only thing I can think to do is to really have these steel balls far back. And I don't know, I'm okay with you being slightly offset. We'll see what our opponent does here. What are they going? Supply specialist? Yeah, this is going to be an uphill battle for sure. He got more fangs. So generally we want to be just going for arc lights and stuff. I mean, we could get our own fangs, quite frankly. He's going to have a fang advantage in the fact that he got onto them before I did, but maybe we just go arc lights for that reason. Like, our arc lights do chew up the front line pretty damn quickly here. And if I just had a couple of fang squadrons, it would take them forever to chew through what I have. Even on this side, we have some success, but they're very fast, these Phoenix. So that puts us into a bit of trouble. If this could go off, that would be incredible, but it probably won't in time, unfortunately. Good attempt, though. But yeah, their fangs aren't really doing much of the damage. If they do end up going for a lot of fangs, then we can work around that, but I don't know. We can do a redeployment module. I don't think I need anything here, really. So, honestly, out of everything, I think that you just get a couple of fangs. And we're not looking to do anything more fancy than have them kind of stream in slowly and soak up some hits. We could get armor. We could do a couple other things. Perhaps what I will do is another rapid deployment and just get another arc light. I don't think we actually need more anti-air. We just need more ability to hit what they've got. So we'll see. I don't know if they skipped or took a module or something. The modules aren't listed until the end of the fight. So we'll see what happens. But see here, you can get that kind of arc, or those bad boys are shooting at us. He's got some flanking. Presumably he gave them the redeployment module. Fair enough. I mean, you can move them again and again and again. So that means that we have to put like freaking fangs on our back lines here to protect us from a cheesy loss. But hey, listen, our marksman is doing some work here. Come on, get the shot. Yeah, there we go. Whew. I don't mind this. This isn't so bad. I know that he has the 50 boost, but a deployment specialist is an incredible get. So that gives us a chance to just throw down 2 more fangs in our back corners. And I could get... What do I want to get here? I kind of just don't mind more arc lights, but I think that fangs are kind of goated right now. Greatest of all time. So let's just do a rapid deployments. Make sure that we get like a pretty good fan of units, and that should pretty much stop them from getting nasty airstrikes on us. They did get the range on their fangs. That's kind of nasty. So we basically have to get range ourselves, because we're never gonna go for mechanical rage into this much ranged attack. We might get it's just a little bit nasty. We almost need range on the arc lights more than anything. Like, right? Why bother putting anything into our fangs if all they're meant to do is soak shots? I did just invest in several of them, which is a little bit annoying. So this guy's doing some good pivots, I would say. I don't think it's worth us redeploying anything in the rear. Parasitic ammo is goated, but it's so expensive. I'd rather just get an underground threat that we kind of put in back here. Extended range on our arc lights, I think would do a big deal towards helping us. And then we just kind of get them out there, right? Get them out there on flanks of our units, moving forward, getting the job done. I mean, they've got really great range, I have to say. Our opponents do, that is. But I don't know, something like this seems okay to me. He's getting some good level 2 units. He got extended range on the Phoenix, which is annoying. But here we are, Fangs in the center here, taking some shots. Long distance arc lights doing what they got to do. We both have the deployment specialists, so we know how that's going. And you can see here with a couple of crawlers, like, our arc lights do a lot of work in terms of charging through. This extra range doesn't actually matter all that much when our units are, you know, just all over them like that. So, absolute counter pick here, really punishing our opponent. Junior manufacturing specialist is so good when we're doing a run like this, and we have specifically our deployment specialist. So, is there a world in which we go mechanical rage? I don't know. And we just swarm them because they have extended range, so that's kind of nasty. I think that we get range ourselves or we get rushing. Let's get some range and then just kind of like make a firing line from time to time here. Something like this makes a lot of sense to me, and then +1 because this is a lot of fangs, baby. He did get the extended range Vulcan. Makes a tremendous amount of sense. I need a ton of level 2 marksmen now with the elite marksman upgrade. I think that would be goated for us. We'll see what happens. He only got one of these guys. And our steel balls are not going to be that effective against them. If we got armor on our arc lights, I think that that would do pretty well. The flame wouldn't nearly be as damaging. We did get their base on this side. That's going to be pretty helpful. And our level 2 arc light, I don't know, man. It's pretty strong. Come on, sniper dude. Didn't get the shot off, unfortunately. Did he give them the, no, he gave them advanced control systems. Okay. Fair enough. And there's some arc lights. Who did he give the parasitic ammo? Okay. Not a huge deal, but obviously some benefits were given to him there. Do we want... I think a bunch of level 2 marksmen. I really do. Nano repair is good. Barrier is good. Mass produced overlords are cool. But I think I just grab the nano repair if I need it. I like the idea of armor on the arc lights as well, but paying for level 2 purchases and then getting a bunch of level 2, getting you and getting +1 for another one really gives us some firepower here. And then we just kind of spread them out. We'll have to go for something that hits harder here soon, but I think that they are serving the role of anti-individual targets here. Let's balance this out a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little. It's not quite symmetrical. I went wider here and tighter here, but I assumed he's going to get more Vulcans. So, that's fine. Again, an armor upgrade on some units would be good. I'm just worried that the units would then rush in and get eaten up by these Phoenix. So, I'm trying to think of, like, the best way of doing this, which might just be to invest in arc lights with armor. The fact that they block 60 damage per level makes it pretty appealing. But that's just like tanking the damage, right? It's not actually solving the problem that we have, and that is that the opponent has some Phoenix with extended range and the opportunity to do even more. But yeah, I mean, we got some kills there, thankfully, but level 3s are just so nasty, right? And there's the crawlers. You can even see this one kind of making his way around. How do we counter this? I'm thinking about missiles. An ion blast is pretty cool. But how do we not do a giant? Like, that's what's really... The reason I don't want to do a giant is because they have so much single target damage that they can do. And I have such a good discount on non-giant units. He got extended range on this guy. That's what's been annoying. Let's get extended range for one turn. I'd really like to buy these as well, but I need... tanks with armor? Just to, like, tank it? Or do I buy you armor for 350? I think we buy you armor for 350. And then we get a couple of arc lights. They're all going to be super tanky. We need these 2 tech upgrades. And I think he's going to do a laser beam. So I'm just going to, like, kind of throw some things back here. I'm not using, like, half my abilities. So, like, that's a bit scary. This is where he has his Phenai. I just want to kill the Phenai with the power there. Catch up, come on, catch up. I should have started it in a completely different place, but here we go. We did kill them, thankfully. And the laser is doing laser stuff, which is nice. Individual target damage is popping off on this side. The extended range is certainly helping. I think we just have to buy the extended range every round now. As we get higher level units as well, this marksman upgrade is going to do even more. Incendiary bomb. I think that's a pretty simple get here. You throw it just ahead of them. They're going to step into it. Some crawler distraction. I wouldn't mind that, but it's really not going to do that much. I just want it to slow down this stuff, but perhaps we throw it down back here. Let's get these upgrades. I do think, even if they're on chill units, it is meaningful. And what do we want next? We want that range upgrade. I mean, Stormcallers are pretty goated. Let's be real here. Stormcallers with... Do we need extended range, or do we just need flame? Let's get flame. And I'm worried that he might do something here in the center, so... I don't need any of these cool abilities. I really don't need that type of equipment, but here we are. So the flame is doing a lot there. The oil is what we're stuck in. He does have the flamer to turn it all to death. So good play on his part. Thankfully, we have level 3 marksmen that are able to pretty much chew through that health. Still, this is a pretty nasty fight for us. Thankfully, we have some marksmen underneath shields, but it's not going to last long enough, unfortunately. These, love, like, the frickin' parasitic, you know, they do a lot of work to cause problems. He did have to buy range that time as well. Super heavy armor. Okay, well, I think that means that we have to buy Fortress. Fortress is really not that good. Melting Point seems lame, though. I don't know how much health you have. What about EMP? That could be cool. Right, you put you guys kind of forward here. You get the big health. You get the regen. I mean, I want to upgrade you. I need to take the loan this turn, buy the range. And I have a lot of potential upgrades I can get here. So I think we just basically relax. The only other thing I can think to do is throw in these guys just so that any initial volleys aren't felt by my dudes, but I don't know, something like this. It's weird, but I have faith. He bought something up front. He did. Look at that. And something on the flank. He thought about something cheesy. Did he do something cheesy to me? No. Okay. Well, pew pew pew. Overkill. It's going to target a lot of flame stuff. That's unfortunate for me. And then this is what I'm worried about, is that some of these units back here did some nasty. And it looks like they basically killed both my guys, and I didn't even EMP them very much. Okay, well, GG. They went Giants. They did a good job of it. We are, just don't have the single target. Maybe if I had gotten a Fortress, it would have been good enough, but I feel like they were popping shields pretty effectively with these Phoenix. Level 3 and 4 with both upgrades. It just goes to show that an elite specialist is enough. And this person is, like, 300 more elo than us, so they definitely made it show. Let's see what that does. I'm hoping that we lose like 10 or less MMR here. Yeah, I mean, we were not favored in this round. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.